Good morning. Welcome to Norwal Farm. Michael Walsh with Roger Norgel here. If you would please subscribe to our channel, that helps us out, and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss any new videos coming up, and hit the like button. That helps our channel as well. And please leave us a comment and share this video with a friend. In today's video, we got busy during lambing season, especially when the Dorpers were lambing, and just had a lot of things going on. So I've got a lot of footage. I just haven't put it together. So this is going to be a compilation of all that we had, and also give you a summary of our whole lambing season, the totals on that. So once again, thank you for joining us at Norwal Farm. Saturday night, April 19th, the first Dorper ewe of the last group is in labor, just about ready to deliver. I see a foot, maybe 2 feet in the nose. So she's doing very well. We got our first Dorper lamb. It's a nice big ram lamb. I think she's only having one. She did very well. No problems. Good Sunday morning. Happy Easter to everyone. Our lamb is doing very well this morning, up and nursing. Rightly or wrongly, I've decided to clip these hair sheep as they lamb. They're more comfortable, and they will eventually shed off, but they look so ragged. And while I've got them in here close, there's only 11 of them. It's much easier to just clip them off. I guess it defeats the purpose of having shedding sheep, but I've decided to do that this year. This one had pretty well shed out as well, but I went ahead and clipped her down. They're cleaner, and I think they're more comfortable, not as itchy. Got her painted today in her lamb, and then we'll tag him and band him tomorrow. I'm going to keep hers as a ram lamb. We sold 2 breeding rams last year, so I think I'm going to keep rams out of the best shedding ewes, because shedding tends to be inherited. And we'll keep 2 or 3 and try to sell those as breeding rams this year. April 28th, number 75 just had a really nice set of twins. Big ewe lamb and a ram lamb. Delivered no issue. So we have 7 more to go. This ewe has a very low udder. She's short-legged, and the lambs are longer-legged. And this lamb is actually learning to kneel down and lay down. I had to get him started again this morning, but he's actually laying down to nurse. So the first 24 hours they figure it out. So she'll stay in the pen at least another day to make sure these guys figure out how to nurse. So really nice set of twins. She's a very attentive mother, but this time around, she was a first timer last time, but she got a much bigger udder. So it's pretty low for these guys, but they'll figure it out. Had our second Dorper lamb today. This is one we call Freckles. Last year she didn't claim her lamb, but she got a second chance, and she had a really nice big ewe lamb, and she's been a good mom so far. Lamb totally unassisted and taking good care of her. The twins are doing well. They're learning to nurse on the low nipples, and I've seen them both nursing on their own, so they're off to a good start. Well, the Dorpers didn't get the memo about not having them in the middle of the night. Here's another one. She was a few days over. And then we've got one over there in the corner, number 49, who's going to deliver too. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning, so these were midnight last night. These 3 are coming at 1 o'clock the next day. Got some pens set up. These 2 being in labor at the same time is a good opportunity for mismothering. And this ewe here that hasn't delivered yet is talking to that other baby. So that's why we separate them. I never lambed outside at 70 degrees unless right now. And but we've had lows in the 30s and rain too. So we're doing barn lambing. But these 2 lambs over here, one's a week old, one's 5 days old. They're going to go out with the others tomorrow. They're doing fine. Get them out of the barn as soon as possible. So that's 4 ewes in the last basically 24 hours because the twins were born yesterday at midnight. That one was born at 4 yesterday afternoon, and now these born 1 o'clock in the morning. So we're down to, I think, 4 left. So everything's going well. I guess I have to take the 70-degree weather and the 1 a.m. delivery, but can't choose those things, but it's going well. It's about 2 in the morning, and she's in hard labor. I see a foot showing, so it shouldn't be much longer. She's doing good. I did give her some assistance. She was having a little difficulty. Both elbows are flexed, and it's a huge ram lamb, really nice ram lamb. She had a nice ram lamb last year too. We actually sold him for a breeding ram, and he's done very well. So she did well again this year. It's a nice big ram lamb. This ewe didn't have any evidence of any placenta hanging out, and it's been over an hour and a half. A little concerned, so I gave her an injection of 50 units of oxytocin to stimulate uterine contraction, and she is starting to have some contractions, and she's bringing the placenta out now. So it's important to get them to pass that because it can make them very sick and toxic, and sometimes they can even die from it. I know she's going to turn around, but you can see it just starting to come out there. So she's just starting to strain it out now, so that's good. You can see there now the placenta is almost nearly out, so she hadn't even started before, so it's good to get that expelled. These twins are about 24 hours old and doing very well. We'll get them processed probably tomorrow, and then let them out of the pen. I'm gonna get this number 1 and number 2 lamb. Their mothers get them outside today. It is moving day. The number 1, number 2 lambs. See the lambs there? They're about a week old, so it's time for them to go outside. We got to stretch a decent weather here, so we're gonna get them outside today. Okay, got them delivered. Moms have found their babies. The thing is, the babies have to learn about electric fence, but that won't take long. It's a little windy day, but they got this shelter to get out of the wind. Yeah, there's number 2. Lamb just took off. It's going to have to learn. Much healthier for them out here. So. And then hopefully pasture will be ready in maybe a couple of weeks, I hope. Be good to get these guys out on pasture. And they turn these lambs out, the twins and then the single. And I'm not so sure how this is going because number 4 is the one that rejected her lamb last time, and she's getting kind of goofy here. I may have to put her back in the pen, which I think I will, just to be on the safe side. It is Thursday, May the 1st, and that's number 81 ewe. She's actually due today. I suspect she's going to lamb. Her sides are dropped, and she's got her tail up. She's been eating, but hopefully she got the memo. And she lambs before 11 o'clock tonight, but we'll see. I'm suspecting she's going to have twins. I might be fooled, but she was pretty big. The other lambs are doing pretty good. I still left number 12 and her lamb in over there. She's slow to come to her milk. I offered the lamb a bottle yesterday, and it took about 2 to 3 ounces from the bottle, so it was hungry. But it looks like it's fuller today, and some ewes are slow to come to their milk. I've given her just maybe a half a pound of grain once a day for the last 2 days just to kind of increase her energy level and hopefully get that lamb going. When I noticed it yesterday, I thought it was thin enough that I might have to pull it off and stick it on one of these ewes when they lamb, but I think we'll be okay. But I'm really thinking this gal's gonna lamb today, and she's got a udder like a dairy goat, so hopefully she has twins that will take all that milk. Thursday afternoon about 4:30, number 81 had her first lamb about half an hour ago. I thought sure she's going to have twins, and she is. The other one's right up there in position, ready to come out. She just hasn't gotten down to business yet. So I think the first one is a ewe lamb. So just going to wait for her to have her second one here. But so far, so good. I offered her lamb a bottle tonight, and she readily drank 2.5 ounces, or about 2 ounces. That's all I made up for was 2 ounces just to top her off. But this ewe is just not producing milk, so we're going to start giving her a supplemental bottle. I thought about trying to do a wet adoption onto another ewe, but I'm afraid I'd mess everything up. So we've got the bag of milk replacer anyway, so we'll just offer her a bottle a couple times a day. And I'm sure she'll come up and take it because she was hungry tonight. So that's the plan on this one. Friday evening, May the 2nd, about 8:30, 8:45, and number 78 is in active labor. So she'll have one probably within a half hour. Well, we're finished with spring lambing. Number 20 had a nice big ram lamb unassisted. This is a huge lamb for her. So plan for today is to move the rest of these down and put them out with the doelings and the other Dorpers, get them outside. Well, since the last ewe lamb today, I'm not going to leave anybody up here to keep her company because she'll have her baby to look after. So we're going to move these 4 ewes and their lambs out today, and then I've got to expand the pasture area down there. They cleared that off last night, so they did really well. So we'll just gradually expand that out. So we're going to get these girls moved down. This trailer works pretty well. The ewes can see their lambs underneath there and smell them. So they're relatively calm during the transfer. Okay, I rearranged the paddock out here. Just giving them a little bit of this pasture. It's alfalfa. And they've had hay all day, so I have to introduce them to it slowly because there is a risk of bloat. Didn't have any problems with it last year. I have let the does out with these, and all their kids are out, so you can see the kids back there in the background playing. They're having a great time. So we'll just gradually change this and just keep, small patches. We've got this whole area here that we can graze for now. And then the yearling doelings and the 2 yearling wethers and all the Dorpers and their lambs will be going down to a neighbor in about 2 weeks. So we should have enough grazing here for them for most of that time. The kids are enjoying their new freedom out there. That's the first they've been out of dry lot, so they're having a good time. I got the next paddock set up. Fenced them off of this one, and like I said, they're conditioned. She's here ready to go in, so we'll let her go. There she goes. The goats will soon to follow. I gotta go turn the fence on though. And all the goats are out, pretty much, except some of the young kids. And a few of the Dorpers are coming out there. I think full from hay this morning, which is fine. There's a little lamb that got through the fence, probably when it was off. It'll come back through. It's going to have to. They're still learning about the fence. Yeah, that's the ewe that went out pasture first. Her lamb. Freckles. There we go. But they've got probably 3 times the amount of pasture today, so hopefully this will last them longer. They're not nearly as ravenous today. So we'll let them graze that down, and then we'll have the next section probably in 2 days, I hope. With the kids and on the does being on lush pasture along with the lambs, we're stopping their creep green now because we'll just keep them on pasture and mother's milk, and that should suffice. So that cuts down on the grain bill. Didn't have a problem with this pasture last year, but we're later in the season grazing it, and unfortunately one of our ewes bloated and died, and she was out on it yesterday, so I've got them penned out. We'll just have to let them have so much time, gradually get used to it. But bad thing is she's got a 2-week-old lamb, so we're going to have to catch that and make it a bottle baby. First one we've had to do that. We had no problems with it at all last summer. This is a lamb from the ewe that died. She had a really nice ram lamb that we sold for a breeding ram last year, and she was one of my best shedders, and always the better ones that die. So we're going to leave him in with the bottle babies. I got to train him to the bottle. He's actually not doing too bad. I don't know how long it's been since he's nursed, but at least get some milk into him. You can see he's kind of nursing now, kind of chewing on it, but I think he'll come around. But anyway, this is her lamb. The lamb is 24 hours old. He's doing well. We got him paint branded this morning. We'll let that dry. His brand's on the other side, obviously. But we'll let that dry, and then we'll band him this afternoon. And then probably take them out tomorrow, depending on... He's doing really well. And obviously, there's no confusion. She's very, very attentive to him. So I think they should do well once they go outside. And the weather's beautiful. It's supposed to be really nice, so he'd be better outside. We've gone to strip grazing on this for right now. Give them just enough. They've had hay this morning, and we'll just gradually increase this. It's just too lush to turn them out on. So this should work. 5 of the doelings and all the Dorpers are going to go to their summer pasture at a neighbor's next Wednesday. So that'll decrease the food load on this group by 50%. So looking forward to that. The lamb is hungry enough it will nurse. And once he realizes that this is a food source, he'll keep trying. I've got her right now tied with a halter, and he can learn to nurse from behind. So I think leaving her on the halter, we're going to try that first. That way she can use the water tank for water, and she can still have feed here that the other sheep can't get. But he's really hungry. I tried him on a bottle, and that didn't work too well. He took a couple ounces each time, but he was following this ewe around. So I'm hopeful this will work, provided she doesn't break the fence down. And there, he's nursing from behind there too, so I think he'll learn. And the lambs are about equal size. And he's not afraid, so she's just got to get used to it. This is just the initial. She's been tied up less than 5 minutes, so this is just the initial introduction. As you can see, he's hungry. And she's got plenty of milk. She can raise too. So we're going to put her in a head stanchion. And hopefully, after a couple days, she will claim it. So we'll give it a try and see how it works. This is the third day for the ewe and the foster lamb. Her twin is the one with the brown spot on her neck. But they seem to be doing really well. And she's adapted to the stanchion really well. Eating, drinking, resting. So today's the third day, I believe. We'll leave her in a couple more days and try her out of the stanchion. And hopefully she accepts both of them. We'll see. They're both getting plenty of milk. Their sides are full, so she's got plenty of milk for both of them. The ew's been in the head gate now 4 days. The last 2 days she's been very accepting of them nursing. So we're going to let her out today and see how she does. Hopefully she has accepted the lambs, and then we can get her back out with the other sheep. I just released her. Lambs haven't tried to nurse yet, but she sniffed both of them. There's the foster lamb. And hopefully she will accept both of them. Didn't work. She let her lamb nurse, but when the other one moved up to nurse, she'd move away. So we're going to leave her in another 3 to 4 days and try it again. She's more accepting than she was, but it's going to take a while. So we let her out of the stanchion today, and that's the foster lamb right there, and she's... well, she may just not want any of them to nurse right now. I'm going to leave her out. She's been in there nearly a week. And before she was butting him whenever he was closed, and she's not doing that now. So fingers crossed this works. If not, I guess we'll keep her here and make her raise him. But I'd like for her to go with the rest of them on pasture. They're supposed to leave 4 days on Wednesday, so, and it's Saturday now, so we'll see how they do. Good news, we saw both lambs nursing today, so we're going to move her back out with the other ewes and lambs, and Wednesday they're going to go to Jill's farm for the summer.